Hey, good morning. Good morning. Paul Farmer here. How you guys doing? Beautiful day today. Nice and sunny. Nice and sunny here in Texas. All right, guys. So I'm going to be covering something. Before I move on, this is Freedom Project Live, episode 66. What I do on these is I share my experience online. I give you mindset tips, marketing tips, share what I'm doing to grow my business, and whatever else I can do to help you create income from the comfort of your home. Okay, online mainly online. Okay, so let's see. Today is Monday. Happy Monday to you. I hope I put this on public. Not sure I did, but anyway, happy Monday to you. And today is we set our activity goals. Okay, that's what we do today. So it's a brand new week. It's actually the end of the month. There's only a few days left of this month. So now is the time, if you have not been doing it, to go hard. Raise your activity level a couple notches. If you haven't been doing much, time to go. You want to close out the month on a very high note. Hey, what's up, Steven? So again, activity goals. So activity goals are basically things that you can control. So for example, how many people do you want to prospect? How many videos do you want to make? How many times a week do you want to exercise? How many times a week do you want to do personal development? These are all things you can control. You can control how much traffic you want to purchase. That's something you can control. What you can't control is the outcome goal. So you can't control how many sales you're going to make. You can control the activity level, produce more leads, but you just cannot control what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to join what, right? Who's going to buy what. So you can't control that. So it's not a good thing to really focus on and make goals for. So that's where the activity goals come in. For me today, see, I use a planner. I've said this before. It can be any planner. I like the 10X planner. It just has your goals. It has your targets, your successes. You fill it up. It's been useful for me. My activity goals for this week. So I'm stepping up. My mentor said we need to be doing this 21-day Facebook Live challenge. So right before I did this video, I did a video on Facebook, over on Facebook. You can get there by just clicking my Facebook link, or if you go on my channel, you go above, there's a link there's a button that takes you right over to Facebook. You can watch my live there. I talked about what's the number one mistake people make that's costing them money, that's costing them time, that's costing them freedom online. Okay, what's the number one mistake? And if you want to know what that is, go head over to Facebook and watch my live. So I'm going to be doing 7 Facebook Lives this week. 7. He said 21 days, so we're on 27 days. What's up, Lawson? Nice to have you here. Good morning to you. I'm going to be doing at least 5 YouTube videos. Okay, so at least 5. I've been doing a lot of live YouTube videos. I haven't done a lot of pre-recorded ones. That's what I used to always do, is pre-recorded. I started doing live because it's just freaking easy. You turn on the camera, you go. You have a little topic and you talk about it. Anybody and everybody can be doing this, and it's going to grow your business. Okay. 50 connections. So 50 connections, meaning I'm reaching out to at least 50 people and connecting with those people, learning about them. I did not put how many links I'm going to set out. I just put 50 connections. Okay. That shouldn't be too difficult, actually. And on these activity goals, if you haven't been doing them, you really don't want to go and so if you've never prospected anybody, you don't want to go, I'm going to go prospect 100 people this week when you've never done it. Like, it's better to do like 10, or 20 or whatever, something that you can do, and then you can build upon that once you build that muscle. Workout 6 days. I'm in the 6th week of my workout program last week. So that's exciting. It's been a journey for sure. I've enjoyed it. After I'm done with it, I'm going to take a week off, probably do some light walking and stuff to recover. And then I'm probably going to go back to it, but this time I'm going to add weights to it, I think. So if you guys want to know what that is, let me know. Reach out to me. I can plug you into what it is I'm doing for that. Personal development. at least 30. I do, man. I do so much more personal development in 30 minutes. Like, it's not even funny. I do 30 minutes before I even do anything else in the day. Like while I'm brushing my teeth and getting ready to go do my workout, I already got my 30 minutes in. So I'm probably doing 2-3 hours a day actually. But it's not me sitting here doing nothing. It's me like washing the dishes, going for a walk, brushing my teeth. You know, I find other times to do it, not just sit there and twiddle my thumbs, you know. So I make time. Like Grant Cardone says, don't manage time, control time. Control time. And that's for 7 days. You got to do that every day. Okay. So now, activity goals. Now, what I want to talk about is a little different today. It has to do with managing your money. Managing your money. Okay. So, like I said before, I've been online for nearly 7 years now. Been able to create a full-time income from the comfort of my home. It didn't happen right away. It took some absolute work, consistency, persistence, being persistent, you know, all of that fun stuff. But so my business partner, John, he shared this video with me, and it's an older video. It's by T. Harv Eker, and it was the Millionaire Intensive. And I was listening to it, and he was talking about how you can start building your financial freedom, right? Like, really great, really great video. It's actually more of an audio than a video. There's nothing to see. It's just an audio. But I put that in my group, DB Freedom Projects. If you want to check that out, it's right in the pinned post. You can actually go check it out there if you want to check it out. But I highly recommend it. I'm telling everybody I know to be doing this. But basically what he recommends you do is you have 6 different jars or 6 different accounts. And what I was doing before, so Grant Cardone says this. He says you need to get your income right. Like, he's like, you don't have a debt problem, you have an income problem. So I've been focused on getting my income right. So income comes in, and I haven't really had a system, so to speak, where I was saving money, but the goal is to get your money to work for you, right? And also what I was doing was, because I didn't feel it was right, you know, was I wasn't really going out and buying anything. I wasn't buying anything. I'm not someone that needs a lot of flashy stuff. Like, I just don't. Like, I don't care about that stuff. I'm more interested in financial freedom than stuff, if that makes sense. So me not having to work a job is freedom to me. That's freedom to me. I don't have to wake up to an alarm clock. I don't have to go sit in traffic. I don't have to go listen to a boss, you know, like I don't have to, I'm my own boss. I don't have to do that. Now, of course, if I don't show up, then, you know, I don't make any money, obviously. So it's not for everybody. But for me, I freaking hated that stuff, you know? So that, in a sense, is freedom, right? So getting back to this. So what I would do is I was, you know, marketing, making commissions, saving, putting money aside. I mean, we did take a vacation, which was a big deal for me, because I'm like, no, we need to put that money aside. You know, we need to be saving that money for our financial freedom, right? But I do believe experiences are important, and you know, you can't take those away. You know, like, those are things you're always going to remember. So, and especially with kids and stuff, you know, like that's something you definitely want to be doing. So we did that, but typically we don't really go out to eat much. We don't buy a lot of clothes. We just don't do a lot. You know, we always stay home or go for cheap stuff, you know. And one of the things T. Harv Eker recommends you do is have a play account. Have a play account. And to me, like, when I learned, like, I heard about this, like, I read the book Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. I read that book like years ago when I had no money, like literally no money. I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to divide this up if I have no money, right? And just like I said, this weekend, and I already knew this 6-jar system, but I just wasn't doing it because I didn't see how I could. But he says, you know, it's more about the habit than the amount. But anyway, so he has this account called the play account. And the play account, like, you put 10% aside of your earnings for the month in the play account, or a jar, whatever you want to call it. You put it in a jar, you put it in the play account. So this was the first weekend that we did this. So I took my earnings from last week and I divided it up in these 6 jars. And I'll tell you what the 6 jars are in a minute. But for me, this play account, it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders, because I was subscribing to this notion that, hey, you have to be focusing on saving all this money, right? Like that's what I was focusing on, and everything goes to that. And if you're not at this level, then you can't go out and spend anything. Like I would feel guilty about it. And when I got this play account, I was like, damn, that's awesome. And it's awesome for so many reasons, because what he says with the play account is every month you have to spend what's in the play account. So that could be going out to a fancy restaurant. That could be staying at a nice hotel. That could be renting like a luxury car to drive around in for the weekend. That could be buying whatever the hell you want to buy. I mean, that could be going to concerts, amusement park, whatever you want to do, you can do it and not feel guilty about it, because you have all these other things you're putting your money away into. And I'm going to go over that in just a minute. But I just wanted to say like how freeing that was for me when I realized, like, wow, play account. Like, how cool is that? We can go out and do stuff and share it with people too. And that's actually going to attract more abundance, right? That's going to attract more. Whereas the opposite is you're like, I don't want to say hoarding, but you're holding on, and you don't really have the stuff, abundance coming into your life, because you're holding on, you're scared, right? So it's a different way of doing things. But by going out and doing things, especially if you're a marketer, lifestyle is huge. Like if you could show lifestyle and people are watching from the outside, they're going to want that. They're going to want that way more than showing a check or how much you earn. Like lifestyle is what people pay attention to. So if you're like out going and doing fun things every weekend or every week or during the week or whatever, or you're buying new things in your house and you're sharing that, like you have friends coming over and they're like, man, what the hell are you doing? Like, what is it you're doing to getting all this? So I'm going to have to cut this short because I forgot about something. So I'll be back in a little bit.